Hello, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Resurwreck Autos HQ. Today, guys, we are working on that Fiat 500X. Basically, with that car, spoke to the owner, he's come over, we've gone through all the numbers, gone through all the figures, and he basically wants to go ahead with it. I did say to him, gave him the option, look, do you want to carry on, or do you want to, chuck it through Copart, just get some of your money back, just see what he goes for, and then cut your losses. And he was like, no, let's just go for it. So, yeah, he's committed. He wants to sort of carry on and he wants to do the build. So I've been looking for parts for the last couple of weeks. There's just hardly any parts out there for this car. So some of it I've had to go to main dealer, and then some of it I've had to, I've managed to get sort of use second-hand parts. So, and they're starting to come in. Still waiting for bits. The two parts from main dealer, I'm still waiting for those. But we can start today on the sort of the tear down. We can start, pulling it apart, repairing what I can, and because I've got a couple of bits we can do. It has to go to the body shop for that inner wing. That inner wing is what the part that I'm waiting for from the main dealer. Can't get that anywhere. So, yeah, that's that. What else? Just quickly, guys, that new project in last night's video, everyone is completely right. It does need saving. It's what I'm all about. It says it's there, look, giving cars a second chance. It's right there. So let's give this little Fiat 500, the white one, a second chance. And we'll get it back on the road, and it'll be just a nice, cheap little runaround for someone, won't it? By the time I've done it, it does need some work. I still don't know the mileage. I'm going to probably put a scan tool on it, and I'll scan the car with a scan tool, and then I'll see, hopefully the mileage will come up, and we'll see. I'll let you know exactly what it is. But yeah, that's going to be an interesting one as well. So let's crack on for today. Let's get on with that Fiat 500X. Let's bring it in. I'll quickly run around the car. I'll show you. I'll tell you a plan of what I've got, all the parts that's coming in. And yeah, we'll start cracking on it. Let's do this. So guys, here we go. This is the Fiat 500X that we need to work on. I've showed you this in part one. This is part two. So we're going to be sort of really getting into this one today, taking the complete bumper off, trying to get this slam panel off, if I can support. I don't know how the actual the rad pack and that, I don't know how it stays there, so I might be able to take it all off apart, not sure yet. So yeah, bonnet, fuse box there, and this is obviously the inner wing. Now I am waiting for a couple of bits from the main dealer, which is this inner wing. I'm waiting for that. That's not turned up yet. It's only been about a week, and they did say it could take up to between 2 and 3 weeks to turn up. The same thing with this slam panel. So this black bit here running through, all the way through. I'm waiting for that as well. So yeah, but I have got bits. Like I have got a bonnet. I've got a headlight for that passenger side. That's there. Headlight, fuse box as well. So we've got that. We can do that today as well. What else has come in? Let's have a look. So we've got a crash bar. Managed to get a crash bar for the front. Got a wing. That's not in colour. That's a white one. So we've got to get that painted. But that's no biggie really. This is the water washy bottle thing that was completely smashed up in the boot. So that's that. Like I said to you, I have got the bonnet there. These painting. So we'll probably paint. We can fit that today. Actually, we'll probably spin it over. I'll paint the underside red, and then it can be sort of sat in place. Just needs rubbing down, primer, and then painting. But that's nothing. I'm trying to find. There's one thing on this car that's really sort of I'm struggling with, and that is the front bumper. Really struggling with this front bumper at the minute. Don't get me wrong. I have found a couple. Not in colour. you cannot find this in colour. You can't even find the bumper. I found it probably 2 online. And they want, for the complete bumper, they want like £800. And some want like sort of 500-600, but then they've got damage. And I'm not, you know, I'm trying to get one that's complete, or trying to get one that's, you know, the least amount of damage. But yeah, £800, because people know that these are hard to, there's not a lot of these people breaking them. It's not like the little Fiat 500s, the basic ones. There's parts everywhere for those cars. This one is the X. Same as the L, 500L. Parts are really, really hard to find. So, yeah, I'm struggling with this front bumper. I can get it from main dealer, but by the time you know, they won't. The main dealer won't give you the whole bumper. They'll give you the top skin, then they'll give you the bottom valance, then they'll give you the lights separate, then the trims are separate. Everything's separate. That will just run out ridiculous money. I think just the bumper skin, they want something like £400 just for the skin. Yeah, this bumper is causing a bit of an issue. But I will persist. I will find the best route to go down with this one. But yeah, at least for today, we can get cracking with bits and pieces. So let's take it back. We'll get it up on the ramp. We'll start stripping it down, take the bonnet off, take the bumper off, start stripping, do all the strips down, and then I'll cut in certain sections, and I'll show you what's going on behind all this as well, so we can see if there's any damage. Hopefully it's just this corner, but there might be something else. We don't know. So yeah, let's take it back. I'll set you up. Let's get cracking. Let's do this. Right, okay, so guys, there we go. That is the complete front end off, bumper off, light off, bonnet out of the way. So yeah, so just so I can see, you know, what is going on, because I had a funny feeling that something, because I was looking through the grille underneath, in between, in the bumper, looking through the grille, and I could see cable ties, and I thought, someone has put cable ties to hold up certain things to make it look better than what it actually is and what it actually needs spending. And that's exactly what's happened. Look, so behind here, now this side of the bumper wasn't here, damaged. It was that side. So really, nothing behind here should be sort of, you know, holding up anything, because there was no hit here. So it looks like someone has, as you can see here, they've cable tied it. That bit there should be in there, and that bit there should be in there. So someone has, yeah, there as well. There wasn't a cable tied there, but there was one here. You can see it just there. So yeah, we know about the crash bar. You know, I already saw the damage on the crash bar, so I thought, well, we've got to change that. We know about the slam panel here. That's on order with the main dealer. So again, we know about that. It's just a real shame. Do you know what I mean? That some people are like this. They sort of just want to sort of, yeah. It's hard for me. It's really hard for me to sort of see all this, because I personally myself would never ever do something like this. We're dealing with something that travels at really, really high speeds, and they need to be like all put back together right. And I think that it's just dishonest, in it. Someone, how can people be so dishonest? I just don't get it. Like, I couldn't morally be like that. And it does drive me up. It just gets to me. It just really gets to me. I'm just really shocked, really, that someone would try and sort of be dishonest to someone else. And yeah, just don't like it. Right, okay, so I think what we're going to do next, I need to get this slam panel crash bar system off, really, which means dropping the coolant. I'm going to have to get the mechanic down the end to drop this air conditioning out, because that's going to be in the way. I just don't know what's damaged. Like, it's like, even like this bit here. What? Surely a cable tie shouldn't be there out of the factory. It shouldn't be there. It shouldn't be there. Something's, it's like that old, look at that old screw there, look. Someone's put a screw to hold this in place, to make it look like they're trying to make it in the pictures, because in the pictures they're taking it back here, So I just think that it's just being dishonest, isn't it? It's just trying to make it look better than what it is, and that's exactly what's happened. They've fooled him. And he didn't know. It just shows you how easy it's done. But this was on eBay. It's not direct from an auction place, or like Copart, or any of the Cinetic, or any of those kind of places. It's nothing like that. eBay, someone selling the car. It's just a flat rate. That's what it is, and there's no comebacks to it. It's sold as seen, and that's it. Yeah, right. Anyway, let's continue. I need to start stripping this down a bit more, and just seeing what other damage has been done, what we need to order, what else we need to order compared to what we've already ordered. Because it could be a case of we're gonna have to get an intercooler now, because the brackets have all broke off. Or is it the I think it might be the water rad. I don't know. I'm gonna have to take it all apart. So let's keep going. Let's see what we can do. Yeah. So bear with me. I'll set you up. Let's do this. Right, okay, so that's the crash bar completely off. Yeah, I just really hope that these legs ain't bent. I don't think they are, but until until we start putting the other one back in place and start lining things up, we don't really know. I've got to be honest. So yeah. Right, I think the next thing I want to do now is I want to disconnect this intercooler and get that out of the way and just check to make sure there's no damage on this. Apart from the obvious where I just think that should just pop back over. These should just pop straight back into the top, and that should hold it. I don't know why it's like that. It's just crazy. But I've not done one of these before, so I'm not 100% if that should be like it. I can't see it being like that. But yeah, that's the next thing, guys. So I'm going to set you back up. Let's get this intercooler off, and then just keep going. I think, like, you know, it's, yeah, it is what it is. But we've got a new one coming, one of these from the main dealer anyway, so it don't really matter. That's nothing. So yeah, let's get the intercooler off. Let's do this. Right, okay, guys, so got the intercooler off, finally. This clip was really sort of messing me around, but yeah, managed to get that done. Got a little bit of oil in the intercooler, which shouldn't really be there, but it is. I'll give this a clear out before I put this back. It don't look that bad, actually. It's a bit that side, a bit of oil in there. So, but yeah, we'll give that a quick wash out. This is the clip that was causing me some problems, but yeah, managed to sort of get it undone anyway, so that's done. And also we've painted the inside of this bonnet, because obviously, you know, that side I like to sort of try and, if I can, get it painted and then get it fitted on the car, and then the painter has then only got to, you know, get the top part correct. This really, as long as it's painted, primed, and painted red, which I've got 2 tins left over, so I'll mix them together, and we'll get a nice coat of red on that. And then once I fit it, like I said, the painting then is just got to do the top part. So yeah, we are getting there. I now really want to get this. I think what I can do, if I can unclip it here, I can leave the pipe connected, lower the car down a little bit, and then this Radpack air conditioning system front bit will just swing outwards, and then it kind of comes away here. As long as I undo the 2 pipes that go to the water, Brad, get the water out, drain the coolant, I can then swing this around to the side here, and then this front panel can be removed and taken away, and then we can put the back in place, and then I can tie it up ready to get the new slam panel in place. So yeah, we're getting there. So that's what we'll do next, I think, and leave that probably. I don't know if I'm going to be able to paint this today. It's drying pretty quick. It's pretty warm out at the minute, so it is drying quick, but I'd like to leave this for at least 24 hours, 48 hours if we can. So I don't think I'm going to get to painting this red today. It'd be nice if we could. I'll see what it's like, but it is drying off pretty quick, and it is quick drying, that primer I use. It's like a rusty prevention one as well, so it's really good stuff. But yeah, I might do that, I might not. Let's crack on with this first, and get this off. So I'll set you up. Let's do this. So there we go. The front panel is now off. It's over there, so we just have to wait for the new one to turn up. Yeah, so we've got this part coming from the main dealer, and the slam panel is coming from the main dealer as well, because I couldn't find them anywhere else. We have got a little bit of a twinge on this. Don't think it's anything to worry about. I think that's just been kicked over a little bit, so we'll whack that back, straighten that back off, give it a little paint up, just rust protection and stuff, just to make sure that's all right. I'm not sure about this one. It might need a little bit of a tweak over as well. Yeah, it probably does. So we'll pop that over as well, bang that over, and then we ain't got to replace any of those parts. These are the lower bars that hold the underneath of the actual slam panel as well, so they're okay and straight. So yeah, and then I'll just put that back into this position, and then I'll just tie it up so that it's not causing any problems or any issues with the pipe work. Because obviously I didn't pull the aircon out. I just kept it in place. So yeah, we can just sort of just take it down like that, and then I'll tie it up so that it stays in place. Whilst, because obviously I've got to move the car about still. I've still got to take it outside, bring it inside, stuff like that, you know. But yeah, I think good progress today. A nice, good strip down, and then I've got to be honest. Until we get the parts from the main dealer, like the slam panel, that slam panel, and that inner wing. There's no point doing anything else on this car, because until we get those parts, we can't, more or less carry on. So I'm probably going to leave this here for a couple of days outside, and I'll do it. The next video will be as soon as the parts turn up. But yeah, good progress today, I think. Good progress on this one. Right, okay, so guys, that is going to be the end of today's video. Hope you enjoyed watching me do this one. It's very interesting. I've not done a Fiat 500X before, So something different for you guys to watch on the channel. And yeah, it's just another fixable salvage car. So just doing my thing. Right. Okay, guys, that is going to be the end. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to drop me a comment if you've got anything to say down below. And give the video a thumbs up. Really appreciate that if you can do that. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care. See you soon.